Alright guys, I think I've come to a conclusion on bullet journaling. Come check out what I think and what October's spread would look like. Here we go. Hey guys, and welcome to my channel where we do DIY projects, crafts, and some organization, but all on a budget. Today, let's look at bullet journaling. So I haven't done a cover page, but I did think it was necessary to add the full calendar back in rather than just having the weeks. So that's my first page. Then, of course, you have to have the weeks sectioned out because sometimes you have more to write than other things like an address or something like that. So here's what the week would look like. I liked the mood tracker. I wasn't fabulous at keeping track of it. I didn't do it every single day, but I did do it. What I did realize is I needed some more options. Let's say that. I needed more options, not just happy, okay, and bad, or anything like that, but I needed more options. What about if I was stressed? So this is the one I did for October. You can see I have them sectioned out here, but I haven't colored them in, and then all the triangles below. What I ended up doing is I did do the gradient in September. So like here's the mood tracker for September, and it's not completely done. I liked being able to like start at the top of the leaf, and I said whatever was towards the top, whether it was the stem or the top of the leaf, was going to be the morning, and whatever was at the bottom towards the bottom of the page was going to be the evening. So that's how my day would flow, and I liked having a couple different colors that I could navigate throughout there. And then the last page that I did for October is this daily page. And you can really make the daily page whatever you need it to be. An unload day, something that was daily I enjoyed having, but it was hard to keep up with, don't get me wrong. Oh, and then I wanted to add like an ideas page at the end so that I had a little bit more structure on like when to film videos, when to edit videos, what videos were going to go up when. Let's get this layout for October set up. Now that October's layout is complete, let's take a look at the pros and cons of bullet journaling. Let's do pros first. I'm going to look down a little bit because I have it written down also. I like that it's personalized. You can really make it however you want. You can have a theme throughout the entire month, or you can have it throughout the entire year. You can have it seasonal, however you want to do it. It's really up to you, and I think that's a really cool part. Another thing that ties into that is it's a creative outlet, and I really enjoy doing creative stuff, obviously. So I think that's really cool that it's an outlet that you can go into and you can create something, and it's going to be something useful, not just something that's going to get stuck into a drawer, hopefully. It is fun to design and come up with your own theme. It can also be a little challenging to think of a theme every month, so that's why sometimes it might be more beneficial to do a seasonal theme or a yearly theme or something like that. But that could also get boring too, so it kind of depends on you. Which goes back to it being personalized, so that's awesome. But then there's also extra sections, which I really liked. I enjoyed being able to add in the sections that I would use more often. Okay, so on to the cons. It's easy to get behind, which ties into there's a lot to keep up on. If you do have something daily, or you have a mood tracker or something like that, it does take you doing it daily. A lot of times you'll know what your schedule is, and so if you have a regular schedule, or like my children have regular extracurricular activities, then it's easy to keep those because they're usually the same all throughout the school year. So that's not as big of a deal, but yeah. You get my point? Okay. One thing I found really difficult is I didn't have, like if I was making a plan for the next month, I didn't have that month planned out in my bullet journal yet. So it was really hard to make plans for the next months and know if I was going to have something going on that day or not. So I really didn't love that part of it. I would like to have it all laid out. And then sometimes it can be hard to get it set up so that it's useful to you. Like, where do you want what? What are you going to go to most? What do you need next to what? And that can be a little challenging. It does take a little while to get used to what you like and what layout you want personally. And then along with that, it's easy to miss something. So like if you want an ideas page, it's easy to forget that when you're making your layout and not realize that you didn't have an ideas page, and it be like, you know, a couple weeks into the month and you're like, oh, I forgot to put in an ideas page. That all being said, this is all me personally, and some people love bullet journals, some people live by bullet journals, but I think I need to go back to my regular journal or planner and use it. And when I was doing this experiment for the last couple months, I tried not to use it at all. So I set it aside and I used it as little as possible, unless there was like a future engagement that I would need to do something for. Then I tried not to touch my regular journal, just to give the bullet journal a full shot and the full experience, really. Alright guys, so that's what I created for October's bullet journal. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments below if you use a bullet journal and how you like it and how you keep up, and if I can improve the struggles that I have. That's all I have. I'm looking forward to our craft next week, and I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye!